All right, welcome everybody. Today we're going to start out with some gentle rubbing to stimulate the nerve fibers, get the body's blood circulating and breath going into all the cells, the little microfibers, the sinews, the tissues, every part of the body that needs circulation. So what I like to do is just kind of brush gently down from the chest down. Okay, good. And this will make you most likely want to breathe. So, don't fight it. Pay attention to it. And as you're brushing gently, you'll notice that breath wants to occur. So let it come in naturally and gently. And let it release. Okay. Next, we're going to rub down from where the sciatic nerve is, down the glutes. Okay. And it's just a gentle rubbing. So I have my hands facing down each other, with my thumbs facing down, and just rubbing down the back side. Okay, started around the lower back area. Work your way down the glutes. Okay, good. Let the breath come in naturally and gently. Okay, good. Stimulating all the blood circulation and breath and chi to flow down towards the sciatic nerve. All right, so we hold a lot of tension. Next, we're going to go down the front of the legs. Okay, just the top of the thighs to start. The side of the thighs. Good. Feel the inner thighs. And work your way all the way down the shins. Good. Inner parts of the shins, right? And go to the top parts of the lower leg from the knee down. Good. And the outside of the calves. And let's get behind the calves as well, behind the hamstrings of the calves. All right, good. Now loosen up the legs. Feels good, right? All right. Shake the arms out. Go down the arms. Just gently rubbing. Okay. Outer to inner. Back to the outer. Get the outside. Good. And the top part. Outer to inner. Work your way back. Good. Awesome job. And then let's get the back of our head and neck. Top and back. Good. Move the lower back one more time. Gentle rubs. Good. And let's go ahead and work on some loosening next. So we're just going to kind of shake out any kind of tension that we feel throughout our body. So you want to focus on the joints and allow the knees to kind of bend a little bit. And as that's happening, you're doing this little bounce, you're going to feel tension in different parts of your body that should just be freely moving, right? So the knees bounce, the shoulders move, the elbows move, wrists, relaxing the hips, relaxing the knees. Okay, allowing everything to move. Well, allowing your breath to be natural. Okay. Good. All right, so light bouncing and loosen up the legs. Okay, next, we're going to work on the different joints. So we're going to start from the shoulders and go front to back, loosening up. Okay, letting the shoulders just kind of rotate and move. Good, and we'll go up and down. Very loose, okay? Don't use tension to move, just relaxation. All right, good. You'll feel a little bouncing effect happening. All right, elbows and wrists. Good. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders. All right, nice. Okay, next we're gonna go down to the hips and just go side to side with the hips. Allow your breath to be natural. Allow the hips to be loose. Okay, and we'll go front to back. The key is not to use force or tension, but relaxation. So you want to maintain relaxation around the hip joints, okay, while you move. Good. And we'll go circles, just the hips, okay? Good. And remember to keep breathing naturally, and then we'll switch it up and go the opposite direction. Letting breath be natural, relaxing, loosening up the hips, okay? Now we're going to go down to the knees, go side to side with the knees. Okay, good. And let's go front to back. Good. And now we'll go out to in. And in to out. Very good. All right, we're going to do some circles. Remember to keep the knees loose. All right, big circles. And change it up. Very, very good. Now we're going to move down to the ankles. All right, ankles kind of the same thing. Sequence as the knees. Go side to side. Good. And front to back. Put up on the toes, back on the heels. Good. And we'll do circles from out to in. Out to in. And go in to out. Turning the foot in, going up to the toes and going out. Good. All right. And next, you can kind of rotate the ankle by putting the toe down and moving in circles. Okay, other direction. Remember to breathe naturally. Good. And switch. Rotate. Change directions. And relax. All right, let's loosen the legs. Just kick them out. Okay, shake out the shoulders and wrists and elbows, hips. All right, we're going to bounce again just to kind of move everything. And notice the difference that you feel, the relaxation around the joint areas, loosening of the muscles. Good, all the connective tissues are able to breathe, and you can feel more and allow breath and blood to circulate, right? So when you're able to loosen things up, you can relax on a deeper level and even breathe better. So those parts of the body that are now opening up, you can get oxygen flowing to those areas just by having some natural, gentle breaths. Okay, so if you're bouncing, you'll do some breathing. And relax. All right. Very good job, guys. Okay, next, fix this. Do a little bit of breathing. So for our breathing exercise today, we're going to just work on inhaling through the nose, expanding the lower belly, and allowing breath to move gradually up to the chest. And once it reaches the chest, we'll start exhaling. Okay, you don't want to breathe in too much that you start to feel your shoulders rise. At that point, you're doing too much, and we don't want to create tension through our breath. All right, if you need a little bit of muscular tension to get the proper mechanics going, you can use that, but remember to get back to relaxation. All right, so remember it's the lower belly expanding and the diaphragm, and then it reaches the chest, and then we start to exhale. All right, so, and again, not too much tension. If you need it, you can use a little bit in the beginning. Okay. All right, so we'll place right hand up, left hand down. We're going to breathe in through the nose, expanding the lower belly. Diaphragm reaches the chest, and then exhale. Good. Another thing to pay attention to is posture. So you want your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, hips slightly forward, top of the head extended upward. And again, breathe. Keep that chin not out, but slightly in towards the body. All right. Breathe again. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Once the right hand starts moving a little bit, you can start to exhale. Keep the top of the head extending upward, chin close to the body, knees slightly bent. Relax at the same time. Good. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And one more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Great job. We're going to place our hands on the diaphragm. And as we breathe in, we'll expand the diaphragm and allow it to contract on the exhale. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Excuse me. Breathe in. Remember, don't let the shoulders get tense. Breathe out. Make sure the shoulders are loose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Excuse me. And one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, very good. Okay, relax the shoulders and legs. And loosen everything up again. Okay, we're going to move down to the ground and do some strengthening now that we're full of breath and our body is looser than we started. All right, so ready? We'll do our fists into the ground and try to hold it for about 1 minute. Okay? Ready? I'll keep it on the timer. We don't want to go longer than a minute. All right. So we'll go with our fist into the ground, feet about shoulder width apart. Holding yourself up with your fist, make sure your wrists are straight, back is straight, and you're looking forward, straight ahead. You feel extreme tension in the shoulders, you can kind of squeeze the abdomen a little bit or flex it a little, and that'll take some of the pressure off of the shoulders. Good. Keep on breathing. Let your breath come in naturally. You have to strain yourself, but allow yourself to just hold it as comfortably as possible. Good, keep it up. Almost there. About 10 seconds. And relax. Okay. Try to loosen up, relaxing the shoulders and the hips. Any tension that you feel, just let it kind of release. Okay, you can use breathing to help as well. Inhale through the nose gently. Keep the spine straight, sitting up in any posture you like, or standing, whatever's easier. And make sure you're just taking some deep breaths in the nose and slowly out the mouth. And notice the tension as it arises and let it go. Okay. It may not arise, but you may just notice it more as you take gentle breaths. When you feel it, no need to hold on to it. You can let it release. And another breath. Okay, very good. Stand up and go into horse stance. So you want to get pretty low, okay, with your feet wider than shoulder width apart. So you can see my knees as they're bending. I'm trying to keep my back straight with the top of my head extending upward. So I maintain a straight spine while I do this. Okay, so I'm going to get low to the point that I start to feel some tension in my legs. All right, I start to feel it about there. So I'll try to push myself just a little bit more to build some strength. All right, endurance, persistence. All right, and maintain breathing. So we're going to hold this position while we breathe for close to a minute. Remember to relax. Try not to move or wiggle or twitch while you hold it, okay? You're doing good. Keep it up. Try to stay still, straight spine. Keep on breathing. Good. And release. And you can loosen the legs up a bit. And stand still with a straight back. Take a few breaths to allow the tension to release. Good. Remember, gentle inhales and plenty of exhaling. Okay, and again, inhale and exhale. Okay. You may notice parts of the body that are tense. If you do, some of us tense our forearms in that position, tense our shoulders, whatever it is. We want to loosen up again before we move to the next exercise. So let's release any tension. You know, kind of move the legs a little bit. Notice if the joints are holding on to tension, and just let them go. Okay, breathing. releasing. Okay. Good. So you can feel everything moving without tension or pressure. Then you can transition to the next posture. Remember, if you still feel tension, then you can pause the video and take a few more deep breaths and allow that tension to release. All right. So some of you may feel it in your knees, or you may feel it in your hips as well, more than anywhere else. So again, a good way to kind of release the tension is just to bounce it out. All right. Let it go. Some gentle bouncing. Keep everything loose and free. Keep a straight spine. Allow breathing to occur naturally. All right. I like to pop my inner elbows out a little bit too to release some of the tension that can hold on to these parts here. So, all right. And then let go of the shoulders. Good. And you may feel like you're not getting enough sensations here from the sciatic nerve. All right, all the way down the glutes, so you can rub it gently just to feel the circulation there again. And as you do that, you may start to feel tension that you were unknowingly holding on to. All right, so the light rubbing allows more circulation to occur and allows you to become more aware of the sensations that you may be holding on to that you don't need. All right, so as you do the light rubbing, you may start to feel more tension that you can release. So again, you can do this anytime, anywhere. Just don't get too into trying to feel so much. Just let the gentle brushing do what it does, because it's basically just stimulating the nerve fibers. Okay, so again, don't get too much into it, but just as you do the gentle rubbing, you will feel more sensations occurring, and you can release any unwanted sensations. All right. Okay, very good. So now that you're feeling super loose and free, all right, we're going to move down to the ground and strengthen the abdomen. All right, so we're going to breathe. Allow your breath to be natural. All right, we're going to hold the birdie position. It's with our feet together. A couple inches off the ground. With our hands extended down. All right, top of the head extended up. And then we lift the head off the ground, looking down at the toes and breathing. Good. So making a triangle, I'm staring down at my toes. And relax. Okay, now you can lay there, take a few breaths. Allow your tension to just release into the ground. And remember, your breathing should be natural and gentle. Okay, we're going to take a few breaths in this position. Call this the resting pose. in Dao Yin. What I want you to do now is allow your body to just kind of melt into the ground. You'll feel all the back parts of your body making contact with the ground. If they're not making contact because they're up in the air, it's probably because you're holding on to tension. So allow yourself to relax deeper and deeper into the ground. And you'll notice that your body can actually just melt into the ground. All right, all different parts of your skin should be feeling that it's making contact with the ground. All right, and releasing any tension as you become aware of it, and allow your breath to come in naturally. And it's best to use just the nose for this one. Okay, if there's anywhere you still feel tension, you can hold the position longer if you like. If not, if you're ready to move on to the next exercise, then let's move. So we're gonna slowly get up by putting our feet flat on the floor. Okay, we're gonna roll to the side. You can pick yourself up without creating unnecessary tension. All right, from here, we're gonna practice another stretch, a Dao Yin stretch. Okay, this is known as the shoelace stretch. So we place one knee facing directly in front of us, the opposite knee, come over it, and we're going to sit back while placing our hands onto the ground. You want to keep your chin parallel with the ground, extending the top of the head up. Right, as you take your deep, gentle breath, you walk forward with your hands. And as you exhale, you can allow your breath to let you melt into the ground. And when I say melt, I just mean you kind of release anything that's holding you up and just let everything fall into the ground. All right, that means even your wrists, your forearms, your head, your face, your chin, your knees, your ankles. Okay, all the yin channels of your arms, the inner parts, want to just kind of drop and melt. You're going to hold it and breathe. And with each exhale, you'll notice you can melt even deeper into the posture. And if you can't anymore, just hold where you are, but allow breathing to occur naturally. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to switch sides. So we're going to bring our legs back to the home position. We're going to switch now. I'm putting my right knee forward so that the knee is facing forward. Now I'm going to place kind of hoist myself up so I can place my left knee over my right and sit back, straightening the spine, placing the hands into the ground. Excuse me, good. And I'm going to breathe. So walk out gently into the posture. And with my exhale, just feeling all parts of my body melting into the ground. All right, good. Keep doing the same thing with each breath. And the parts of the body that you feel tension, release it. I know you're stretching, so it's creating tension, but on any level that you can, allow that tension to release as you exhale. All right, very good. We're going to sit up, coming out of the stretch. This time, just going to put our legs straight out in front of us, feet together, toes up, sitting up straight, tucking the chin in towards the chest. And as we breathe, we're just letting ourselves fall gently forward, extending the arms. And as we exhale, allowing our body to just melt down to the ground, releasing tension with each exhale. And let that chin fall to the chest. And keep on breathing. And we're going to let your body melt deeper and deeper into the ground. That chin tucked in. Good. Releasing any pressure with each exhale. Toes up. The legs need to bend just a little bit. Not a problem. Allow your body to melt and melt and melt. Gentle breaths. All right, awesome job. And we're going to do one more. Bring the feet in so they're touching. And And you can pull your heels a little bit closer in towards your body. Good. I want you to sit up nice and tall, tucking the chin in, breathing in the nose, gently. And just walk it out as far forward as you can, allowing your exhale to bring yourself closer into the ground as you melt deeper and deeper. That chin tucked into the chest. Good. Keep that back extended from the lower back all the way up, but don't let the shoulders rise. Good. And just extend the arms forward. Never let the elbows and wrists and forearms melt deeper into the ground. Remember to relax any tension. Don't let the shoulders get tense. Let the tension go. Keep that head and spine extended. Keep that chin tucked into the chest. All right, great job. You can slowly come out of the stretch and gradually get up. Don't have to use tension, but use breath to help you to move. All right, very good. And if you want to get a quick drink of water, feel free to do so. All right, very good job. Okay, so for the last 20 minutes, we're just going to run through Tai Chi, all right? I want you to first just try your best to follow along. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to do some movements and try to follow. Before we begin, we're going to do some Dantian breathing, all right, and some loosening. So we'll start with some gentle loosening exercises, keeping the feet shoulder width apart, allowing our knees to just kind of bounce, relaxing the hips. As you do so, relax the shoulders, elbows, wrists, even the neck, and everything be loose. And then let's bounce. All the breathing should be done with the nose only for this exercise, okay? For all of the exercises that we're going to do from here on out. Okay, good. Okay, very good. For Dantian breathing, we're just going to place our left hand on our Dantian, which is about 1.5 inches below the belly button, 1.5 to 2 inches. And then we're going to place our right hand on top. Okay, remember the Dantian isn't actually on the outer layer, but it's inside our bodies. And that's where energy accumulates naturally. And our body is able to disperse energy throughout the entire body, regulating the energy when the energy is constantly being stored in the proper place. Now, we're not forcing energy there. We're not using any mind intent or any kind of ideology. All we're doing here is gently placing our hands over the area where the Dantian would be if it were all the way out here on our skin surface, okay? And then we're just gonna breathe. Now, the type of breathing we're gonna be doing is allowing the lower belly to expand while the lower back is allowing the breath to come in through the middle part of the lower back and like an arrow just kind of going straight to the lower belly. So that's where the expansion is coming from. Okay. And with the exhale, we're just allowing the lower belly to contract. Okay. Don't force anything. And again, no need for mind intent. Just breathe. All right. Here we go. Ready? Breathe in. And out. And we'll do this for 5 breaths. Keep a straight spine. Chin tucked in, top of the head extended upward. And again. All right, great job. Move on to the Tai Chi form. Okay, follow along. Good, keep it up. Good. One more step. Hey, great job. Now we're gonna go back and loosen again to close it out and do one more set of dantian breathing. And if you're loosening, just bounce. Allow the tension to relax. Shouldn't have too much tension after doing Tai Chi. But again, it is a low aerobic exercise, so you will have some tension that you can let go of. Remember, throughout the exercise, while you're doing the Tai Chi movement, you want to be finding levels of deeper and deeper relaxation throughout the process. Okay. All right. Close it out with some dantian breathing. All right. Great job, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week. Namaste.